What's going on, you lazy lodgers, and welcome to the Lazy Lads podcast. Joined with the boy, Dat guy from the last episode, the first episode, indeed.
Just
And
just, Jacob, just call me Cisco.
yeah, we're joined by our boy Cisco again. He's here again. All right, so what we're gonna be talking about today for this podcast episode, we've come up with some ideas. We're gonna be talking about some stuff. What do you want to talk about first?
Have you heard about like how Cyberpunk is like apparently like a buggy mess?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. It's like going on all over YouTube and everything. I go on YouTube, it's just everywhere.
Yeah, man. Apparently, this game was like in development for over 7 years. Apparently, this one guy had like gone to college, got married, and even have a kid in that time. And in that time, it came out and was a buggy mess. Pretty poggers, not gonna lie.
Pretty sure it's because everybody was just telling them, "Hey, release the game already, please release it." And then like they released it, and they're like, "Well, yeah, we were gonna finish these bugs, but like you told us to release it, so here it is."
I mean, the game had gone gold earlier this year, so we had expected it to be like everyone expected it to be already out like bug free by then. And if you've heard like they were even restricting reviewers, like early review guys. Like if you check out Young, yeah, he's like they even prevented some people from using their own footage in like the reviews. So,
that's weird.
They did that. So it's not very PogChamp of them. They tried to hide the bugs.
They tried to hide it from us. They wanted it to be a surprise. Log into the game, you just automatically see one of the models just turning into a spasm mess.
And apparently on like base consoles, like if you got like a regular Xbox or a regular PS4, the game is borderline unplayable. Like even falling into like the 14 frames sort of thing.
Yeah, like it's like 14 to like 20 frames, huh?
Yeah, that's not very poggers, man. That's not very cash money of them.
Yeah, that's not playable. I also was watching an episode from the Land Show or something from Linus Tech Tips. He was talking about Cyberpunk and its bugs. He actually pointed out something like there's a big problem with the frame drops like that. It's actually really bad for people's eyes. Like it can like cause something like it's low frames. I forgot what it was, but
like some people can have like an epileptic seizure or something.
Yeah, because the freaking flashing lights. They don't. They show a warning in the beginning, but it's like a little warning. But still, though, I think there should probably be an option to turn off like the super fast lights, maybe, or just set out a bigger warning. Because that's it's not a good look on your game, dudes. You wanted this game to be the best game of all time, and well, this is not how you do it.
It still has broken a lot of records. Like it's the 10th best-selling game of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
8 million pre-order copies, man. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. Yeah, I look on YouTube and everybody's playing the game, man. My boy C-Dog VA, Connor, he's playing the game on Twitch.
Why not, man?
It's like, wow.
It's like the new game. It's been hyped up for like over 7 years.
Yeah.
It took longer to develop than like TF2, dude. It took forever.
Yeah. The game is still fun though. It still looks like a really good game. I haven't been able to play it.
It looks like a good game, but but if you're like on base consoles, like just a regular PS4 or a regular Xbox, it's borderline unplayable. Like dipping into like 14 frames per second or 20 frames per second. Like, bro, that's the type of frames you would get if you had like AT&T internet and a regular Xbox on with like Apex Legends, man. That's the sort of frames I get.
At this point, just like don't release it on basic consoles.
Well, if they hadn't released it on base consoles, they would have missed out on a massive audience. Like
Yeah.
barely anyone has like next gen. Like PS5 sold out.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really think about that. Not everybody has a next gen console, so not a lot of people. That new record of millions of people buying it and everything probably wouldn't even exist if they didn't release it on the old consoles.
It wouldn't have, man. Like there's still millions of players still on PS4 and Xbox, and not everyone has an Xbox One X or an PS4 Pro.
Yeah, because
And
those
even
things are expensive.
bro, those are expensive as hell, man. Like an Xbox One X probably costs just as much as a Series X. Like
Yeah,
slightly less, but it does cost a lot.
yeah. Especially the
Maybe
scalpers too. Those damn scalpers make the PS5 and the Xboxes like literally like 2,000, like $1,000 to $2,000.
if you go on eBay, bro, the freaking Series X are like on like 100, like not 100. They're like $1,200, man. That's like over double the price, man. A regular
Jesus
Series X costs
Christ,
like $500.
that's nuts.
Yeah. Check out for PS5. Who knows? Maybe it's even triple.
I mean, if they were, it's actually a reasonable price for how powerful they are. But as their actual price, that's pretty messed up. That's way overpriced.
Yeah, man.
They are
Like
basically
for
like portable gaming PCs. I mean, they're very, very powerful machines.
like they're practically just as powerful as some high end PCs. But
I was actually, oh, sorry.
I'm checking eBay right now, and there's PlayStation 5s, the disc versions. The base disc version costs $500. There's listings on eBay that are at 5 times not five, 4 times the price, man. There's PS5
Jesus,
consoles on eBay for $2,000.
that's
Freaking
just straight up
two
ridiculous.
thousand two
That's
thousand dollars. And so there's one with like an extra controller that's $1,500. There's a regular listing, the digital edition, for $1,000.
oh god,
Bruh.
these scalpers, man. Did you hear that? Like one of the scalpers has actually like they got doxxed, and apparently they've been robbed.
Holy shit, dude. I actually haven't heard about that.
Yeah, it was like blowing up on YouTube, like in my recommendation system because of certain people I watch. But yeah,
Holy
I
shit.
saw that and I was like, yeah, cool. They kind of get what they deserve, but also not cool, I guess.
That I would say that is they got what they deserved, but I think they got a bit too much. They were punished, but way too severely.
Yeah,
Like, I wouldn't say doxed would have been the best way to. I don't think doxing would have been the best way to just, you know, punish a scalper. I don't think that's very cash money of them. It's not very
uh,
cool.
not very cash money, I'd say about it.
That is a very bad thing, though. That you
Yeah.
should never dox people. It seems
All right.
obvious. It seems obvious that you shouldn't do it, but there's still a lot of people who, for some reason, can't avoid. They just have to dox someone or something, man.
Yeah, it's even more ridiculous now that because like people aren't even able to get a PS5 or like an Xbox for their kids for Christmas or just for themselves
Yeah,
for Christmas because
bro.
it's
I can't.
already just all gone. The scalpers bought them all as soon as they restocked.
Bro, a couple of weeks ago, me and my family went to a Walmart to just check out what's going on. We found a bunch of PS5 games, but all the PS5s were gone. At
Jesus.
that point, I didn't even think they ever had PS5s at the Walmart. They had a bunch of PS4s, but there were no PS5s. There were barely any Xboxes. There were all the Series X were gone, and there was barely any Series S or X versions there, man.
Oh god. I mean, I wouldn't get a Series X personally.
I, I I I actually want a Series X, man. I want the mini fridge.
The mini fridge.
Yeah, man. I want the little mini fridge. I don't want. Right now, I'm not in the mood for the Wi-Fi router. I'm in the mood for the mini fridge.
Yeah, I'm totally in the mood for the Wi-Fi router though, because there's so many exclusive games on there that are on PlayStation instead of Xbox, like Persona 5, Genshin Impact, and all these other games that I really want to play that are only on PlayStation. So yeah,
Yeah,
I have to go with the router for this one.
I have to go with the I have to go with the mini fridge on this one because I just got a bunch of Xbox One games, and
Yeah,
I don't think I'm ready to get rid of Red Dead 2 yet.
yeah, I don't think I don't think I'm gonna get rid of my Xbox that I have currently right now.
I'm gonna
My
see if
I
I
think
can
I'm just gonna
trade
give
it.
it to my dad once I get a
I'm gonna see how
PS5.
much money I can get for. I'm gonna see how much money I can get for some of my games and my Xbox over at the gaming store, at the video
Okay.
game store over. Yeah, like because I've already got like $120. Who knows if that can actually get me closer?
Hmm.
Hopefully, I can buy locally because online there's barely anything available that's at a reasonable price.
It's like a freaking deserted land. There's nothing there. It's just a wasteland. The only thing you
Yeah,
see is just a giant giant modern mansion. And that's basically the scalpers selling their PS5s. It's like we have the PS5 in here. It'll cost more though.
bro. There's an Xbox Series X that I found at $10,000.
Jesus
ten
Christ.
thousand dollars, dude. Bro, and there
How?
634 people have paid for this.
What?
There's like 634 ratings on this, man.
I can't believe people actually pay people this crap.
Bro, at least there's enough people to leave it a 3.5 star rating, dude. God damn.
Oh my god. I mean, like, Moist Critical bought his, but at least it wasn't freaking $10,000. His
Yeah,
was
man.
like 1,000 something, but like still.
Then there's another one with a similar amount of ratings at at 1,300.
$1,300. Dang.
$1,300 for a Series X. At least with the Series X, they're a lot lower prices. But PS5, those are outrageous prices.
It's because everybody's going after the PS5 right now. PS5 is the big hype right now, I guess. It's mostly
Let me,
because, well, Halo.
bro. There's not even any Xbox Series X's that are at the base $500 price. Man, they're all over the price. There's barely any Series S's.
My god.
Let me check 600. Let me check 600.
There is one problem I have with the Series S, though. There's many problems I have with the Series S, but there's one particular problem, and that's the look of the fan on it. Personally, I think it would have been better if they just put like an X onto the fan. You know,
It looks the Series S. It looks very similar to just Xbox One S.
it looks like a giant iPod.
But there's not even any Series X's at 600. It's just a bunch of Series S's.
My god. Speaking of Halo, though, you hear
But
about
that
what's
shit got made.
yeah. I think I heard that like one of the workers uh quit during like well, they were going to release the game on launch day or something, but they couldn't because one of the workers there or programmers or something actually quit because of Xbox like putting them to such hard work on the game or something like that.
They
I
didn't
don't know.
release it because of like you saw how when they presented the footage of the game, everyone just made the memes about it. Forgot what
Yeah.
his name was called.
First thing
What
I
was his
saw was
name?
some ordinary gamers and the title being like, "This game looks rough. Look at these
See,
rough textures."
it does look bad though. It at the reveal, it really didn't look as good as some of promised. I haven't played a Halo game at all yet, but I don't really think it looked that good. It didn't
Ha-
look that good compared to like other games that are coming out.
Halo Infinite, more like Halo Potato Edition.
Halo Infinite, more like Halo Finite, Finite.
That's it. I don't know how I actually got a laugh out of that one, but I
It's an
did.
ironic laugh.
From weak laugh to big buff laugh.
But the
That's just
Series
how it
X,
is.
the lowest price ratings I could find on eBay are $800.
Jesus.
That's $300 more than what it's actually worth.
I mean, if you're rich, if I was rich, man, that's the one I would go for.
Yeah.
But like everybody out here buying $10,000 to $20,000, like Jesus.
Let me check on Amazon. Let me see. There aren't any Xbox Series X on Amazon, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it's just Xbox One X. That's it. And the
Wow.
Xbox One X is at the same price as the Series X.
Man.
Go figure.
Oh my god, there's like a tiny hair that's like flying through that's kind of like falling down to my desk from the air. It just if it looked like it was a little sperm cell just going onto my desk from the air. The way it was waving in the air was so weird.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of gay.
It landed on my desk. It's not my problem.
But there aren't even any PS5s or Xboxes on Amazon. And I actually thought there would be. So if you're gonna buy online, you're kind of stuck with either eBay or some other site. Let me check GameStop. Are they actually still in operation, or?
I'm not sure. I haven't heard a lot from them recently.
You can't buy the consoles from them. They don't have any available.
Really?
Let me check.
Dude, I'm surprised GameStop isn't already just like dead.
Honestly,
I can't believe it's still
man,
running.
I actually am still surprised that they're still in operation, dude.
Yeah, I don't even know how it's happening. Did they get like a fund or something? Did a bunch of GameStop fans just like come out and give them all their life savings to save them?
Oh, you can actually still buy an Xbox Series X and Series S from GameStop, but it's not just the regular console and controller. You have to buy a bundle.
Oh.
For a Series S, it's $470 plus taxes, I think, and for a Series X, it's $700 plus taxes.
Damn. That sucks. That's a sucky moment right there.
And for PS5, well, you're shit out of luck. GameStop just doesn't have any PS5s available.
Man. PS5 can't get them. No, not PS5. GameStop can't get the PS5s. They're just way out of their reach. They're already a dying company. They can't risk spending $2,000 on each PS5.
I am planning though on getting the Series X at one point.
Yeah.
I pray to dear God that my local game store. It's not a GameStop. You know the Kingdom Games nearby.
Yeah.
I genuinely hope they have a Series X,
Me too.
A PS5. Like I pray to God that they at least have a console there.
Yeah, and I hope they're gonna be okay. I hope they're pulling through this whole pandemic thing, because like pandemic has like shut down so many like stores and everything.
The local Kingdom Games, it's pulling through. They integrated the nerd cave in, and they're actually pulling through. That's where I got the Cyanide and Happiness.
The viewers probably don't know what Kingdom's games are, so
No, it's a.
Should tell him.
I think it's a. No, I think it's an actually recognized chain. Let me see. Kingdom Games.
Yeah, because when I look up Kingdom Games, the only thing that comes up for me is just Lakeport. And that's
I'm
it.
pretty sure. Pretty sure it's Oh no, never mind. It is just that one in Lakeport.
Really?
I thought I saw one in Ukiah.
Huh. It's
I
probably a
thought I.
ripoff.
Who knows?
They
Oh,
looked at
but did you
Lakeport and they
hear
were
that?
like,
Did you hear though that there's a new Pogo's Pizza in Lakeport?
really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
they're spreading, man. There's 2 of them now.
Oh, God. There's like one next to the bar in Kelseyville, and then there's like one in Lakeport now. It's like, oh
Yeah,
no.
it's right. You know where that there was that one other pizzeria down in Main Street, right in
Mm,
front of the thrift shop. It was like it was like right next to the Old Town Tavern thing.
I'm not sure.
Oh well. You know that bicycle store?
I don't think I've ever went to a bicycle store here in Kelseyville or in Lakeport, so I don't know.
You know where the court is. You know where the court is. The courthouse.
Yeah.
It's near that.
Oh,
To the buildings, like to the left of it, to the left of the museum. That's where the new Pogo's Pizza is.
oh, okay. Yeah, no, okay. I think I may have seen that before.
Yeah, there's
Kind of-
also a tavern there and stuff. There's a bunch of stuff there. Just check it out.
Nice, man. Do you ever remember or miss the old GameStop in Lakeport? It was also like down the street in Lakeport from the museum place.
No, that it's still active, dude. It's
No?
it's not there anymore though.
Yeah,
They switched.
it's replaced by a ice cream shop or something.
Yeah, but they didn't get out of they didn't go out of business. They just moved.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, bro, you stupid man, bro, you stupid. I thought they moved.
I haven't seen where they moved. I have no idea where they moved. So
They
I thought they
moved
just
right
like
next to
left
the
there.
dollar store, dude. They moved right there. It's
Wait,
not even
really?
that far. Yeah.
I've never seen it there. Isn't that dollar store like? Wait, that's Kingdom Games.
It's the
not,
Kingdom
not,
Games.
Not
It's
GameStop.
the Kingdom Games.
Kingdom Games is not GameStop.
There was never a GameStop here. It was just called Game Shop.
Oh yeah. It was Game
It was
Shop.
called Game Shop, and then it rebranded to Kingdom Games.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what happened now. All right.
Bro, have you even been keeping up with the Lake County lore?
Dude, that by the time they did that, I didn't have any internet at my own house, so I never figured it out. I never knew. I don't even have TV here.
Bro, I didn't even have internet. The only way I found out was because my dad has like a Super Nintendo, and we went there to buy some games for it. They got old games and old consoles there, dude. They making bank because of that.
They also have manga there too.
Freaking weeb.
That's where Samuel got his Dragon Ball books.
Yeah.
His
I don't read.
mangas.
I'm kind of done with anime though. I kind of got bored.
I see what it is.
It's all kind of just the same at this point.
I mean, like, I wouldn't be so close-minded. There's plenty of anime that I can recommend you that is totally different and will surprise you, but
But I'm just kind of bored of hearing fake chicks just speaking in Japanese. That's kind of getting boring.
okay, I kind of get it. But, like, I'm not bored of it yet, but, you know. Every weeb comes to his end. Or she.
If they make another season of wait a minute. Did they make another season for Dr. Stone?
I think so. I think it's coming out. Let me check on myanimelist.net.
God damn it.
Let me check the Mal website real quick. Alright. Let me see. Oh, no. That's not how you spell doctor. It's hard to spell with the freaking microphone over my keyboard. Let me see. I think this is it. Yeah, I think it's called Doctor Stone's Stone Wars.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
second season of Doctor Stone. Yeah, it hasn't aired yet. It's airing in January.
God damn. Bro, when did Doctor Stone season 1 come out?
I think it came out this year.
No. It came out back in like late 2018 or early 2019.
Really?
Yeah, it came out a long time ago.
Oh yeah, 2019. Oh, I mean, I saw so
Yeah.
much. I saw so many people like talking about it this year. So, huh?
No, it's probably
Oh my
because
god, the freaking score on it, dude! Everybody's simping over the show.
It's a good show. It's a
8.35.
good show. It's a good show. You should check it out.
We'll see.
It's a very good show. I like it.
Once I'm done with Akudama Drive and Psychopaths 2.
Yeah, I don't want to watch your weeb shit. I just want to watch this.
They're generally good shows, though. I mean, like, I've only watched, like, maybe one episode of Akudama Drive, and it already seems, like, really good. It's also got good ratings, too. The Psychopaths
Yeah.
2? I'm excited for that one.
Oh well. I remember oh well. Either way.
Sorry, I had to
What's it
clear
called?
my throat.
Season 2 of Doctor Stone, though, it's not going to come out until January 14th next year.
Yeah.
It's once season 2 comes out, I'll probably get back into anime because of that show, because I really like the show. I genuinely have kind of forgotten most of what happened in the first season, though, so I hope that season 2 has a recap.
Yeah, that happens when you're like a beginner kind of weeb, you know, when you're like into your weeb phase, but you're not fully there yet. You like watch the anime and then you just like
I
over with
passed
it
through
and
my
then
weeb
forget.
phase back in like middle school, back in 8th grade and freshman year. I ended my weeb phase back in sophomore year. Junior year, I'm no longer a weeb.
Yeah, I think I started my whole weeb phase in like 2019, I think.
Oh well, but there's one.
Or maybe it was this year, but I'm far into it now. I've watched over like 72 series already.
If you want a good funny series, like full of the funnies, I would absolutely recommend Shimonetta, A Boring World Where the Concept of Dirty Jokes Doesn't Exist. It's a very funny one.
I think I heard of that before.
It's a very good one. It's funny. You should check it out. There's a lot of sex jokes. It's a sex joke anime. At the very least, they're upfront about it. Like, bro, this isn't like adult anime. It's like it got a lot of funny sex joke. Haha, sex joke.
Shimonetta to
Shimonetta, yeah.
okay,
Shimonetta,
Shimonetta.
a boring
Okay.
world where dirty jokes don't exist.
All right, I'm gonna show off my good accent. Shimonetta to io gainen ka sonzai shinai taikutsu na sekai.
Bruh. I never thought I would actually hear the sound of the color white, but today I
Because
heard
I didn't actually use my Japanese accent that I'm not very good at. Whenever I'm put under pressure, when I'm trying to show off something, I always just screw it up. But yeah, I see on the cover somebody's got panties on their head. That's nice.
Yeah, it's a funny anime, bro. It's funny.
All right.
It's
So
it's just haha funny sex joke next to scene.
Have you seen Konosuba?
No, but I've seen the memes.
Okay.
I've seen the memes and I've seen your waifu. You're a fucking pedophile, dude.
I'm not a pedophile. She's around the same age as me, dude. I'm not overage. She's not underage for me.
You're going to jail.
My God, dude. If Megumin was real, She'd basically be in the same high school as me, basically the same age. All right? It wouldn't
I
be
love how you're
anything
getting
wrong.
defense. You're getting so defensive over an anime girl, dude. What
Hey,
a
she's
gamer.
my waifu, and I treat her as kindly as I try to. As long as she doesn't explode me. Freaking
What a
explosion,
gamer,
you know?
dude. What an absolute gamer, dude.
She's my wallpaper on my Xbox. She's my freaking profile picture on my Instagram.
What the
She's a profile picture on my Gelati HQ Discord server. She's everything to me. Megumin and Asuka, both my favorite anime characters of all time. That and also Lane.
Oh my
3.
god. I'm telling Jesus what you said. I'm
You know what?
telling
Fine.
Jesus
I
that
ain't
you
scared
said
of
that.
Jesus. I got the power of God and anime on my side.
I'm fucking telling Jesus what you said, man. That's you're going to jail. You're going to hell, man. You're going to hell. You're gonna go to
Genuinely, I
hell
am
with
kind of scared of God, though. Imagine
you're
just,
going you're going to hell with a bunch of gay demons that make sex jokes 24/7.
dude, that sounds more sufferable than listening to Tokyo Ghoul OP 50 times.
I have no clue what you're talking about, but that sounds great.
You know the Tokyo Ghoul OP.
Oh, the one
Suno Shikumi wo.
shut your mouth. Shut your goddamn mouth.
I don't know the rest, but this is what I've got.
Fucking stop, man.
Alright,
Yeah, I've
alright,
seen the memes. Don't worry, I know what you're talking about now.
alright. Let's move on to the next topic, though. Let's talk about the Game Awards. You know?
God damn it. I fucking. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
You're this disappointed.
Bruh, I'm one of those guys that would have voted every way he could have against The Last of Us Part 2 winning the game. I freaking hate that story. It's a technically good game. Like, the graphics, they're very nice. They're very good looking.
Yeah,
I got a very good picture of Joel fucking getting clubbed in the face with a golf club, dude.
it's
Very good
beautiful.
graphics of that very well liked character getting bashed to death. 10 out of 10.
Story, on the other hand,
Bro, story's horse poo.
I mean, I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't think it was as bad as people actually put it out to be. It's definitely got its problems, though.
I didn't play the first Last of Us game, but I watched a full playthrough of it. I watched like 3 full playthroughs. One was with zero commentary. One was with this one YouTuber called the Rad Bread, and the other one was with Lol Tyler One Man. Freaking,
Hmm.
it was a really good story. It was a really good story. I really liked the game. It's
Yeah,
The Last of Us Part One, great game, great characters. The combat though, it did look like it would be kind of basic, but
yeah. The gameplay was kind of meh. It's also the same kind of thing in The Last of Us Part 2. It's basically a copy and paste of the gameplay,
yeah,
but
it's like Fallout 76. They copy pasted the game mechanics.
like literally the first thing
But
you do in Last of Us 2 once you get out of the town is open a freaking door so then your girlfriend can walk through by getting on the other side. It's a simple puzzle game. It's like, what the
that's
hell? We waited like how many years for this game, and you give us a freaking a, a, a freaking quest to open a door for someone? That's such
I would
basic freaking gameplay.
no. I'm not talking that. No, I'm not talking that. If we really are comparing it like scene per scene, the first The Last of Us Part One's intro was the whole world just going to shit.
Yeah.
Joel's daughter dies, and the world goes to shit. Last of Us Part Two, I'm, I don't think I'm really in a position to review the game because I haven't watched a playthrough. I've watched a playthrough that went in halfway, and one like halfway through the Abby part, and I kind of just gave up. I got bored. I really,
Mm,
but I did watch like the whole beginning of the game, like where just Joel dies and everything else happens, and I watched a video where it did end up just getting to where you did have to play as Abby for like a large part of the game, and that part I just ended up watching a bunch of videos of how all the ways you can die as Abby. It was pretty funny.
oh my god. Did you see PewDiePie's live stream when he was playing the game and he got to
Yeah,
Abby?
I watched a couple of his live streams. I don't remember much, but I think I remember him killing himself once.
He was like looking for a way to kill himself as Abby when he had to play for Abby. He asked the chat and he was like, how long do I have to play as Abby? And they told him like freaking like 10 hours. And he was like looking around, it's like trying to fire a rock and jump off of it and kill himself. It was so funny.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
I
don't
totally
like
I
how they
totally
just
understand the Abby part though. That part's just freaking god.
the gameplay is copy paste. The graphics though, they did Naughty Dog did the same that they did with Last of Us Part One, and pushed the like PS4 graphic limitations. Like they pushed the graphics to the limit, man. The game looks really good.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. It looks really nice.
On my perspective, I was watching Jacksepticeye play the game. It's how I watched the whole game. And yeah, he was going nuts over it. He was like, "Oh, mirror reflections. Oh my god." It was amazing. It
If you look up a video of Lol Tyler One's reaction at the end of the game, like at the end when he finished it, he really hated it, man.
I think I may
Like
have saw like a VOD of it online.
yeah, like look up a VOD of it, man. It's funny. His reaction at the end of the game is like, "It's dog shit."
Yeah.
Like it,
I mean, like a lot of people got mad over uh Ellie not killing Abby, but I don't really see much of a problem with it.
it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. If if you kill if you kind of let if you let Ellie kill Abby, you might divide the fan base over it. Like, what was it all over? And
Oh
some
yeah,
might be
by the
like,
way,
hey, that's
viewers, sorry for spoilers. If you haven't played the game at all, I'm very sorry.
the game's been out for a while, and there's been a massive controversy over it. I don't think anyone's like that. But
Yeah.
anyway, you could possibly divide the fan base over letting Ellie kill her. Like one part of the fan base might be like, "Oh yeah, she got her revenge," but some part of the fan base, like the ones that have been defending it, would probably be like, "Why do you got to kill her, man? Just let her go or something." But all in all, I think a lot of people would have just liked her to just kill Abby, but who knows?
Um
Neil Druckmann has just been trolling us this whole year.
yeah.
Neil Druckmann's he really be trolling us. At the end of the year, we'll all once we face our final boss for 2020, he'll just cover himself in oil and fly away and see it as the Earth blows up.
There is a couple things I will defend about the game and the people who made the game too. Like a lot of people were like sending death threats to the creators of the game.
Oh yeah, that's just That's just unacceptable.
I think they
Like
tried to dox them too.
like the actress who portrayed Abby, she got tons of death threats, man. She got death threats that could like, oh my god.
And she's a good actor too.
She's a
If
great
you
actress, man.
take out the whole story part and just look at her acting, she's hella good.
She's good,
She's
man. I'll give her
really
that.
good.
She's a really good actress. The character she portrayed was no one liked her. No one liked the character she portrayed. But I don't think that's a good reason for everyone to just send her death threats.
Yeah.
That's that's very very that's that's
Another thing
not cool.
another thing I want to talk about though is that a lot of people were getting mad over Abby killing Joel, and they were like, "Oh, they killed off this beloved character and everything." But personally, I don't. And this should be common sense anyway. Joel is not a good person. You've seen the things he's done before. He's very selfish. He's done very very bad things. He is a bad person not overall. So seeing him get killed is more of like, well, yeah, this guy pretty much got what he deserved, and well, yeah, it is kind of sad to see him off. But like, he's not really like a beloved character, as in like and all that stuff. I see him
I
more
disagree.
as I see him
I
more
can
as just, he's a beloved character for who he is, and who he is a very bad person.
I completely disagree. I
Okay,
completely disagree.
give me your
Like the
side on
things
this.
he, like in The Last of Us Part One, he lost his daughter at the beginning, and what he was doing is like he's practically doing what he can to survive. Like the world's gone to shit. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I get
And
that.
and in his journey to get Ellie to the Fireflies, he had to go through a lot of shit, and he had to if you've seen like gameplay of The Last of Us Part One, he actually had to get rescue Ellie from a town of cannibals, like where they were gonna eat her.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they got out, they burnt most of the town to the ground, and they moved on.
yeah. But the thing is, at the last part when he kills all the doctors, that's a bad thing though, because he was being selfish. They could have made a whole cure for humanity and cured everybody. It would have cost one life, but no, he basically just gave up, threw the whole hope out of the window and killed all the doctors there.
Yeah, that I do give that. Like, that wasn't a very cool move, but he was
And I
doing what
totally understand Abby for killing him for that too, because one of the
uh,
doctors was her father.
she has reason. She has reason, but then again, he was a really beloved character, and he was doing he did what he did because he couldn't let go of Ellie like that.
Yeah. And a lot of people portray the story as like a revenge story. I see it more as um
It is
a
a story though.
dealing with grief story. That's why I see it as dealing with grief and how
I
hard
think
it is. How hard it
it
is.
is kind of a revenge story. Like the whole thing that
Yeah, it
motivates
has
everything.
elements of revenge, but it's not what the whole story is based upon overall. I mean,
I think
I've seen a video of this guy who made like a video essay about the game, and like he pointed out some really good facts about why the game really isn't as bad as a lot of people pointed out to be. Like, oh, it's the worst game of all time. No, it definitely has its problems, and I can point out a lot of problems in the game, but overall, it is it's an all right game. It's all right.
it's an all
Uh,
right game. It's a playable game.
but the
It
story
doesn't
is
crash.
not that bad. It's
The
not that bad.
story, if you ask me, the story's horse poop, but the game plays. It plays. Plop it into the console, it'll play. It won't just crash your console. I would
Yeah.
give it like I would give it a 5.5 or at the very most a 6.
Hmm.
I really liked the first game, and to see a beloved character of the franchise just killed off like that as a set
Yeah.
piece. Like if he were just some sort of set piece, like some random character. I really don't like the story. I don't like the story at all for The Last of Us Part Two, though, and I don't think
Honestly,
it game of the year.
sorry. Honestly, I don't think they should have even made a sequel to it because, well, it's the
The
first
first
game.
one
The first game
kind of
ended off. Yeah,
it. The first game ended on a good note. It closed off. It was a good one. It ended well. It ended well. But I don't think it really needed a sequel. Like there wasn't a story to tell. Like I think it could have gone on in DLC, maybe, but in a sequel that we've been waiting like 7 years to get or something, I wouldn't say that it really needed one.
yeah. I think they could have made a sequel that maybe would have proved itself to be an actual like good sequel to make. But maybe not really make it about Joel and Ellie though, because like their story was finished in the first game. Move
Yeah,
it
like
on
a
about
spin.
some other people. or
Yeah,
something.
like a spin-off. Yeah, a spin-off.
Or make
Like
it make the whole game just about Abby. And then at
yeah,
the
a
end,
spin-off with Abby.
like make it a tease where like Abby finds Joel or something.
Uh,
I don't
I
know.
think we should just go with a spin-off with Abby in a different scenario or something.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
like still have her as like the daughter as the of the doctor, but don't have her
yeah,
like
I
go
don't.
on like a
I,
revenge
I,
like I'm gonna kill Joel. Maybe
yeah,
some
that
other
would
thing.
definitely divide the base
It
again.
still have elements of wanting to kill Joel for what he did.
I don't think that would be good.
Yeah.
I don't think that Joel killed would be good in
Yeah.
any sort of case. Like what happened. A spin-off with different characters like Abby and someone else in a different scenario would have been good. A spin-off.
Hmm.
Like a spin-off with other characters or something. But I definitely think Last of Us 2 did not deserve the Game of the Year spot. It did
Yeah.
not. If it divided a fan base with its story, and I don't think it deserves Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Something else.
Some parts of the game I can completely understand it winning some like award for it, but like it literally just they literally just boosted it to win the full game awards. Like most of the awards that it won, not even other games that should have won those awards, which would have made more sense if those games won the awards. Last of
Yeah,
Us 2 just took over the awards.
yeah.
And that's a
It's
lot of
probably
awards, I
because of
said.
the hype. Like a Last of Us Part 2 was almost bound to fail. Like The Last of Us Part 1 set unrealistic expectations for a sequel.
Yeah,
It's
it was like one of the first games that came out with like an actual like really good story. I mean,
yeah,
there's plenty of other games that came out that have really good stories too, like The Last of Us Part 2. But
mhm.
like that game was like a big game changer.
It was a massive game changer, man. After The Last of Us Part 1 came out, a lot of games followed on the trend of good stories.
Yeah, if
I,
we didn't
I
have that game come out, I don't know if we'd still have like many of the amazing games that we have today.
yeah, like God of War 2018 and stuff, like that probably wouldn't have existed if The Last of Us Part 1 didn't come out. Like it was
Yeah.
incredibly influential with its story and stuff. Who knows where we would be in gaming without it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but The Last of Us Part 2 did not deserve Game of the Year. You should have given it to someone else. But honestly, at this point, Game of the Year is a joke. It's
You know,
just marketing.
Doom Eternal, dude, that game could have won so many like a plenty of awards there. Like Doom Eternal, some other game I forgot the title because this always happens. I forget certain things that I would want to talk about in certain conversations. But yeah, there's plenty of other games that should have had the chances to
Bro,
win
if
some
you were
good
to ask me,
awards.
I think Doom Eternal should have gotten at the least second place or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
definitely.
Doom Eternal was good.
Yeah. I'm actually downloading it on my Xbox right now. It's taking forever to download though.
Just
I
wait for a
currently have it
series.
paused because we're going over the gigabyte limit.
Bro,
Yeah.
I can't wait to get a Series X because then I'll be able to get rid of this controller that I have with whose left Joy-Con just keeps drifting.
Oh
Like
god.
like the guys from Vin Diesel from Fast and Furious got nothing on my left joystick.
Do you want one of my controllers? I got a Power A wired controller. I barely ever use it, but I have it. If you, I might be able to give
Oh,
it to you.
that would actually be really nice.
Yeah, I bought it for like $20.
That would
Um,
actually be really nice. I actually need it.
it actually feels kind of. Some of the triggers feel kind of cheap and everything, but it works for what it is. You know.
Yeah, we'll
It
talk.
actually has the look of a an Xbox Series X controller, just without some of the features that the Series X has, though.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
yeah, that's that.
Mm.
All right. What are we gonna talk about now? I'm totally out.
How long has the recording been going on for?
We were recording for like 53 minutes.
I think that should do it.
All right. Hope you enjoyed the podcast, everybody who watched this. And if you did, make sure to smash the like button. Also, smash the dislike button. Share this with your friends and family, maybe. And yeah, check out all the links in the description below. And maybe check out my channel. It's Jivata. And I'm also known as Jacob Clay. My boy over here, Cisco. Francisco. He's my friend. So that's him. That's me. Subscribe. Turn
Don't
on
hit the like
notifications to not
button.
miss another episode. And I guess we'll only see when episode 3 comes out.
If you're listening on Spotify, just follow the channel on Spotify. If you're listening on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and like button. Don't hit the unlike button like Jacob here said. Please don't do it. See ya.
Yeah, I copied that thing from my channel. Sorry. All right, that'll be it. Ta ta. I mean, later. Bye.